Hi, I'm Nick Turner. I run Intro PR and social media with my colleagues here in Carlisle. We help lots of local businesses like the Cumberland Stagecoach, Paragon Veterinary Group get coverage in newspapers, magazines, TV, radio. Every month we have to think up new ideas to tell their stories and get them coverage. We do that in lots of different ways, publicity stunts, press releases, but central to it all is finding an interesting story to tell. Intro is a team of around 10 people. We have people who are specialists in video, social media, content writing. Many of us are kind of ex-journalists, but we also have some digital specialists who really know how to get lots of coverage through social media, and all basically with the same aim of raising the profile for local businesses. Skills you need would be obviously a good standard of English, but more importantly, how curious are you about the world that you live in? I think the ability to be able to tell a story is the key skill that you can develop. If you were trying to develop your skill to be able to communicate effectively and to be able to tell a story, just think about that at a very basic level. If you were being interviewed for a university place, a Saturday job, or an apprenticeship, people are going to ask you open questions such as, tell us a little bit about yourself. They want to hear from you and they want to imagine what kind of person you are, how you're going to fit into their team, and what you're going to be like to work with on a day-to-day basis. Use that as an opportunity to tell your story and to go into that interview situation with a story to tell. Don't try and shut down the conversation as quickly as possible. If somebody says, I see from your CV that you're interested in sport, provide them with a story. Don't say, yes, I am. Talk about what you've done in sport, the most interesting game of football that you've played. If you're interested in journalism or media or any career along those lines, you will be amongst hundreds of people who are applying for courses and jobs in that sector. And there's a couple of things that you could do to make yourself really stand out. One is to actually write something, send it to your local paper, or create a blog out of it. The second is perhaps to volunteer to use those skills for a local kind of charity or a sports club that you're involved with. If you turn around to those people and volunteer to help them with their social media, for example, they would fall over themselves in their keenness to have you improve their social media with your skills.
Hi, I'm David Shingler and I'm the Digital Marketing Apprentice with Intro. I have a hand in producing some of the local newsletters which Intro produce on a weekly and monthly basis. In order to gather content for those, I regularly interview various local people as well as businesses. I suppose when I got to the point during my final school years that I was beginning to make plans for what was going to take place after those, the honest answer is I was really quite unsure about what I was going to do. Although I was very active in various voluntary pursuits, particularly to do with music, so like helping in school productions and playing in various bands and playing the organ in my local parish church, I wasn't sure how far that would actually take me in a career. Basically, I wasn't quite sure how to proceed. I did recognise, however, that I was genuinely interested in the area that I'm living in and what goes on around it, and perhaps how I might contribute to that in some positive way. I think when I saw the opportunity with Intro, that made complete sense to me that I could do fairly well in that direction.